Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, seemingly on top of like a glacier, and we've got a lot of rocks on top of there, but the most bizarre part leads to believe we're not in the middle of nowhere, is that we got someone over here like walking a couple of dogs casually wearing like a sweater around their waist, so really it's not like particularly cold around here. You can tell it's really melting. Also, this isn't like solid ground. This is like a whole bunch of dirt and junk that is in the glacier itself. You can actually see, look at that. You can see it all over here, and then you can see where the water actually melts away, and you still got the pure ice underneath. Very, very bizarre. Where in the world is this? I know there are glaciers like this in Iceland, so why don't we guess that? Iceland, Reykjavik, where will you find glaciers? Right around here? All right, that seems to make sense to me. And the answer was Alaska. Just, well, I was going to say in between Fairbanks and Anchorage. Not really. We were actually over here in, well, close to Matanuska Glacier State Recreational Site. And I don't know where. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the Matanuska Glacier. Someone's just walking a couple of dogs around it. Well, isn't that great? 1403. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. This is a very cool spot here. We have got some kind of lake or maybe a big old bay. We can see the other side of the water. It seems pretty nice, but over here, actually, on this side, this is the cool part. Lots of really brightly green seaweed and stuff like that, and some interestingly shaped rocks that have been carved into these strange mushroom shapes by the water, and it looks very, very cool indeed. The big question is, where in the world are we? And that's where you guys come in. If you have any guesses, put them down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won, so if you are interested in becoming the day's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Oakley dokley, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we have got a viewer challenge brought to us by someone new to sending in challenges. That would be Boston Boucher. Boston Boucher or Boucher, or I don't know, Butcher? That's not how you spell butcher, so I don't know. But there you go. Boston Boucher, or at least something like that. Who knows? But thank you so much for this challenge. Very excited to give it a shot. This one has no theme, so we could be pretty much anywhere in the world, or maybe there's a secret theme. We're going to find out. Maybe the theme is Boston. There you go. We could go visit Boston. We've seen Boston a few times before, but never that much in depth. So who knows? But I'm excited to give this one a shot. If you guys are interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Boom! All right. Well, this I know where this. Do I know where this is? This looks very, very familiar. I do know where this is, right? Yeah, this is like. This is way too familiar. Yeah, this is the experimental farm in Ottawa, right? That's what this is. There's like no doubts about it. I don't often travel on this land, but I've definitely been to this area over here. And I've definitely been also around it in other places. I don't know if I've ever been down this road, because again, I don't live that close to here. So I don't take my bike around here, but if I do have to remember, over here is where you go, like if you go on field trips with school or something like that, you go around here and you go check this place out. It's really interesting. It's a bit weird. It's like a farm in the middle of the city, for whatever reason, called the Experimental Farm. There may be other names for it, but, you know, there you go. That is in Ottawa. It is in the city in which I live. So that is, it's not over there. It's over here. There you go. So this is pretty much near where we were. And we were like So like here and ash. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was thinking of okay, here's Fisher. And Fisher goes all the way there. I was thinking of Fisher is where I usually go. Around over here. Yeah, around the outsides of it a lot, and then specifically in this little area here, and then down this road here. I don't spend too much time in these areas over here. But you know, there you go. So that's where we were. Let's go check it out a little bit. There's also a big arboretum over there where there are like trees and stuff like that. It's very cool. In fact, because right now that looks like it's right there. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're somewhere like right around. We're going around it now, so we're taking the big loop. There's like a really big hill. No, where is the really big steep hill that I always wanted to sled down? Is it around here? I never did sled down it. Is this it? It's not that big. Maybe it is, but here you go. This is the arboretum. If you guys are interested, lots of trees, lots of arbors, and things like that, as well as Dow's Lake and the Rideau Canal. It's a very nice area for sure. I've been here quite a bit. It's a big biking trail. Often you can take a bike. You can go all the way up the Rideau Canal, go all the way to Hogsback, which is that's the Hartwell Locks. All the way to Hogsback, which is right over here. And then make your way down the other way and go all the way back down the Rideau Canal. It's quite a nice bike ride, actually. So there you go. That's a nice one that people do. All right, so that's where we were, and indeed, that is where we were. Specifically, actually, we're on Cow Lane and Ash. It's close to where we were. Okay. Well, now we are somewhere different. All right. People walking by Santa Maria and Del Mar. That probably should tell me where we are, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't. But where would that be? We've got someone over here. Looks like picking up some of the stuff that's in the sand. There you go. Maybe making the sand a little bit nicer. You know, you got to really take care of the sand. Got some Red Bull and this thing. This thing seems all like boarded up. Are we in Mexico? I would believe. My God, this is just a big old beach, isn't it? Well, there you go. So, are we in Mexico? It's hard for me to tell. Are we in America? I don't think so. License plates. We may not be in Mexico. We might be somewhere completely different. Maybe we are in... I really don't know. I really don't know where we are. Is there anything we can see? I mean, I don't want to linger too long on a shot with like half-naked people. Not that it really matters, but you know, these people didn't sign up to be in this video, did they? No, they were just walking around on a beach. So you know what? There you go. Sure, their faces are censored, but still, you know, they didn't sign up to be in this video, so what can I say? I don't want to linger on them for too long. So now, okay, now we're somewhere. There's less people, less things to be concerned about. What do we have around here that we can tell? I'm thinking Mexico. It feels right. But, oh, what do we got here? Oh, lordy. Oh, boy. All right. Okay, what do we... Oh, okay. All right. So we've got some flags. They're all European flags. Every single one of... Well, for the most part. So that's an interesting idea there. Does that mean that we are in Europe? It very well could mean that we are in Europe. The license plates seemed like they were... Yeah, okay, so we're in Europe. Where in Europe? The license plates seemed like they weren't Mexican license plates. And for whatever reason... okay, Greece is where we are. Alright, so we are in Greece. Well, where in Greece do we think we are? Wow, that building got censored for whatever reason. So where in Greece do we think that this is? Now that we have gone all the way down. Roads? All roads lead to Rhodes? That's what I always say. Crete? Rhodes is this one. All roads don't lead to Rhodes. Barely any roads do. Just a few. All roads lead to Crete. Where's the water? The water is east of us. So that's interesting. East, all right, yeah, we could be in Rhodes. So let's go like this. All roads lead to Athens. Just off the coast over here. There you go. That's where we were. There's the water. Very nice. 25-11. Well, at least we figured out the country. Oh, look at that. A new Skoda Yeti for only 14,000 euros. Isn't that amazing? You can also get a Mitsubishi ASX for only 15,000 euros. Is it worth the difference in money from the Mitsubishi to the Skoda? I don't know. I don't know of Skoda as a brand, but God, you're only spending 1,300 euro. I mean, how much of a percentage difference is that? That's like 1,300. That's 10%. 10% more on a car. I don't know. Simply clever. That's what they're saying about this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. The styling on it's not bad. It's not great. But this Mitsubishi card looks awful as well. I mean, this just looks worse. So, I don't know. I mean, Mitsubishi, it's not that great of a brand either, is it? I mean, it might be, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Skoda. We don't have Skodas here. Mitsubishis, I mean, everyone is always loving their, geez, a bit underdressed. People are always loving their Lancers and their, what are those other cars people like? Mitsubishi Skyline? Sky something? We're always talking about that one. There you go. I'm sure that's fine. But I don't know, still. You know? I feel like I mean, they're not my cup of tea. I'm not that much into the all sort of car modding scene that much. I mean, I'm not like against it. There are like if I had the money for a fancy car, I would definitely get it modded. Look at that. You can get a car like this. Get a hot hatchback. There you go. Now that's looking fancy. All right, more cars to see. That's not a price, but we get a Toyota Avensis. Is that the Toyota Avalon? Is the Toyota Avalon, do they still make that? Oh, look at that. You get a Jeep Cherokee. I really hate the headlights on the Jeep Cherokee. They're just awful. Look at that. Tiny little headlights. They look terrible. Only they were bigger, the car would look much better. But, you know, what can you say? But then you see the price and you say, wow, it's double. That's double the amount. Is that really how much? I almost can't believe a Jeep Cherokee doesn't cost the equivalent of 30,000 euros here, because that would be like $40,000 almost. I don't think a Jeep Cherokee here cost $40,000. I think a Jeep Cherokee here cost, I don't know, maybe $28,000, $27,000. That seems to make sense to me. Although I'm not sure. I actually have no idea where we are. I probably should figure that out. We're in Europe. We are in... Lord, what the fuck is going on here? There's a lot of weird things going on. He was just, you know, squatting, taking a piss. All right, if that's what's going on in this place. Based on the language, have I seen anything? This is a weird place, sir. My God, I don't know where this is, but this is like why is everyone parked on this road? This is the road that leads to nothing. There's nothing on this road. Oh my God, everyone over here, who knows what they're up to? There's like a tree. What in the flippity fuck is this? Look at this. There's like a thorny tree growing out of like this hole in the ground with all sorts of trash bags on it. People are all parked on this road for seemingly no reason. I mean, why would they be? What's around here? No one knows. There's a hotel. Oh, God. And lots of women that are very underdressed. I mean, I've got a feeling I know what they're up to. But really? Here? That's the idea? You come over here? Do this? I mean, I guess we're close to the hotel, aren't we? Is that the idea? This is just fucked, isn't it? What a weird place. So yeah, who doesn't want to go to this hotel right here? This looks just fantastic. I wonder what the hourly rate is on this place. Oh boy. Alright, so where is this? I didn't get a great look at the language, which would have been a big help. From what I saw, I was thinking... Oh, okay, I wasn't thinking correctly then. This would be like Spain or something like that? Would it be in Spain? Yeah, I think so. M45, A42. We don't have any. Interesting. I think, yeah, Yoquero. Okay, we'll be in Spain. So where in Spain is this gonna be going on? I don't know. This side of Spain we don't see too often, is it? Outside of Madrid somewhere. Where outside of Madrid? This looks like an industrial complexy type area. So right here. And the answer was outside of Madrid somewhere, but I could have like looked a little bit closer, but I was just making a straight up guess. Right around here. Wow. Weird place. 49-26. My God. There you go. Sorry about that. I am back. And now on to this area. Well, we got another hotel. So I have to admit, I'm a bit worried. About what we've got going on. Okay. Get some big old censorship blocks. Always want to... My God, what the... Jeez Louise. Don't censor the Securitas logo. That would just be... You know, the Securitas doesn't want their logo censored. Interesting. Securitas is also here. Securitas... Yeah, Securitas is here, and it is where I live. Are we in Germany? Germany with all the censorship seems to make enough... Oh my God, look at this. My God. Alright. Seems to make enough sense that we would be in Germany with all this kind of censorship of Google Maps. That feels like it makes sense. They don't like that as much. And you know what, honestly, it makes sense, right? You know, you can't trust an American company with your data these days. So, there you go. I mean, look at you got to look at your own country as well. You can't trust them anymore, to be honest. But you know, there we go. Because again, Canada's not like we're doing too good. You know, the Canadian government will willfully give the American government all of its people's information, as well as the Canadian government will also collect all of its people's information. So, you know what? It's like a double. It's like double dipping, you know? At least in America, for the most part, you only have America's government looking at your info. Whereas if you live in any of the other countries that are, you know, very strongly tied to America, you have the American government and your own government looking in your pockets at all your information. Which again, maybe doesn't matter. Maybe it does. It's hard to tell. It only matters if there are ulterior motives, I guess, right? I mean, because really, what's the concern? Well, I mean, the concern is just like it's like an ideal, right? I mean, like just because you know we're not doing anything doesn't mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a big old question. But in the end, maybe it does matter, maybe it doesn't. I guess is the way that you should look at it. But again, how much can you trust people? The thing is, you know, maybe you can trust the government, but how much can you trust government employees? Who knows? You know, you're giving them a lot of power, aren't you? You're giving these individuals a lot of power. And you can't really trust individuals. Maybe you can trust like big groups of people to make, you know, right decisions, maybe. But individuals, who knows? Not really. It's not even who knows. You shouldn't. You know, there are bad people everywhere, no matter where you look. Even there are bad people playing for the right team, and everyone knows that, and that's obvious, and everyone knows that. So again, you can't trust them, can you? You can't trust the bad people who work in these jobs, because there are bad people who work in these jobs. There are bad people who work in every job, and everyone knows that. So, you know, how easy is it for them to get their hands on this stuff? Who's checking their backs? Nobody knows. Somebody does. This, I haven't really gotten too much, but just because of the censorship, we're going to be going Berlin. No, we're not. We're not going to be going Berlin. We're going to be going Frankfurt. And somewhere like right around there. And the answer was Bonn. The answer was Bonn. Whoa. This is cool. Big old car crash. I mean, this is not cool. This is terrible. Sorry. My first reaction was, whoa, this is cool. Look at this, a car crash. But in reality, you know, there were people involved in this. At least 3. So that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. But, you know, hopefully everyone made it out okay. Then, there you go. You got the big wreckage on the street. All right. So what country is this? Russia? Russia? I feel like it. Feel like it is Russia based on the language. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're looking at over here. So what Russian city is this? I mean, it looks pretty big. Let's see. Does anything pointing to Mokhba? Kazakhoba. I mean, we could be near Kazan. That would be possible. Kazakhoba. Now, the B is not a B, right? Oh, this gets more complicated because I don't remember what the letters are, so that doesn't really help me. This is nothing. All right, so what do we got here? We've got, oh boy, I don't know what that says. This, I don't know what that says. Then we got this. And that doesn't really help. Is the B an N? I don't remember. Or is the B something else? Well, I could guess Kazan. That seems like it would make sense. Kazan is this one right here. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm still gonna guess it, even though we can see clearly that doesn't say Kazakhoba. So we can guess that. That doesn't seem like that bad of a guess. What else do we have? No, I don't. I'm not gonna think of any other city. So I think that's gonna be pretty much as good as I can do. And the answer was St. Petersburg. Well, okay, St. Petersburg it is. And here's, nope, that doesn't help either. Right over here, near St. Petersburg, 2118. Car crash, very cool. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. But here we are. So we started off in Ottawa, city in which I live, near the experimental farm. Then went to Greece, a beach, lot of half-naked people. And then we went to Spain. Pretty much the same amount of half-naked people. On the outskirts of Madrid, in a place. Well, there you go. If you were wanting to go visit a hotel with hourly rates, you know where to go. Then we went to Germany, in Bonn, outside of Cologne. Not that close to Frankfurt, closer to Dusseldorf, I guess. Well, Cologne is really the city that I would say it's closest to. Although Bonn is a relatively big city as well. So there you go. Needs no introduction. And then not Kazan, but St. Petersburg. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.